What's up, guys? Max, and wow, what a fight, guys. What a fight. I know it's easy for a few. Well, it wasn't as easy for me, but I'm gonna share here my strategy after doing this fight live for like 4 hours. Mixture of yesterday and then the next day. So first day it launched, didn't get any practice. Actually started practicing live and picking up tips on how to use Professor X, which is kind of maybe the first mistake. You definitely want to know what to do when it comes to Professor X. And thank you for everybody's advice out there, letting me know how to like get the Proudness, how to recharge them, how to just in general Professor X works. And I actually appreciate Professor X. He's freaking phenomenal. Well, my strategy after doing this fight well over possibly 200 times is basically gonna go when it comes to power. And we're gonna start there. The power, my power itself, I'm gonna try to get it all the way to even a special 3. And the reason why is because I found myself that worked for me. The strategy here is get myself as close to a special 3, not a special 3, and then just stack those Proudness. And the way you're gonna do the Proudness, I'll share here with you if you don't know, is basically is after every special you wanna, once you're ready with your special there, you wanna hold the heavy, and it says that little description at the bottom. And as you can see, I'm still not launching it right now, and the reason why I'm not launching it is because he's got a special 1, so I want to make sure he's empty. Ikaris empties that special 1. I hold back, hold the heavy, and then start launching my special 2s, and those special 2s do a lot of damage even with just 2 Proudness. Now I launch a special 2 again because of a certain boost, and I'll share what kind of boost I'm wearing. And then I'll launch a special 2, special 1, and just repeat those special 1s. And then as you can see, the Proudness at the top of the pink one that shows 7, and it showed 6, 7 now. Basically those are the ones that I just picked up by getting all the way to a almost special 3. Now what I'm gonna do is basically refresh those by sliding your champion, your Professor X, sliding them back, backdashing, evading, dexing, whatever you want to call it. Just slide them back, and it recharges right after you launch a special, of course. Now I'm sitting at 7 Proudness here, and I'm gonna do the same thing, and of course trying to keep them refresh. That's another thing. And how do you refresh them? By launching any special 1 or special 2. And there, as you can see, I was getting kind of close to losing them, so I launched a special and I dashed back, refreshed it so the timer restarts itself. And I didn't care so much about him being close to like if he had protection on. Protection was the last thing I was worried about. The only thing I was worried about at this moment was keeping those Proudness up and making sure that he didn't go to special 2 and I didn't lose him. Again, Falter, after doing this fight over 200 times, you get a feel for when your Falter is there. I kind of lost it and forgot that I had Falter ready to go. So a few times you'll notice that like I'm just like, oh, playing like if I didn't even have that feature. So use the Falter to your advantage and try to hold the heavy, especially if he's like right here being stingy. Just kind of hold it. So there, you see here, I'm at 8 and I'm still pretty safe. I used Falter there because he didn't want to launch it, so perfect setup. And then here I'm at 8 again, really close. I just get rid of it because I'm about to lose him, so I dash back really fast, and I was like, oh my gosh, I almost lost it. But there, just picked up 9 and 10. I'm at 11, and I'm just gonna spam my specials at the moment. See here, just there is the mistake that happened though. That's the one mistake that happened that I was just like, what? I wasn't expecting him to dash. I guess I didn't think he was going to dash at me that way and just counter me. But hopefully that helps you. That was the strategy basically inside me doing and taking down Ikaris. Now what we're watching here is going to be the entire fight itself. So I try to redo the fight in the first clip you just saw, and that was just kind of sharing my strategy. I'm going to repeat myself as you're watching my fight. Again, try to get as much power as possible into the close to that special 3. Make sure he's got he holds no special 1s at all, so taunt them or get that special 1 out of them, and then you launch your specials and then stack as many Proudness as possible, and then just focus on refreshing those Proudness and adding more to it. So refresh them if you have to, launch that special 1, dash back, and then after that you want to go work your way back to a special 2 and get as many Proudness, because those special 2s deal so much damage when it comes to like Professor X, and he has stacked Proudness. Once you're over 10, feel confident that he's basically, Ikaris is going to be going down. I think anything over 10, 14, 15, those are really good numbers of Proudness. And when you have them, don't get scared, because after doing this fight, I was getting nervous, I was getting scared, and then it just kind of like I went numb to the fact that I was really close and just close to soloing the fight. So I might attempt a solo later in the week. I don't know. I did have to take off suicides, and I'll share with you guys my mastery setup here right now. So after attempting many options in doing this fight with suicides, without day 1 was without, day 2 was just messing around, getting to know Professor X. I had suicides on. I wasn't expecting the solo because of the spamming of how many specials I had at launch, but this is what worked for me. These are the mastery setups that worked for me. This is what I went with. I don't know if you want to spec them the same way, but again, I was just going for as much damage as I possibly could without having my suicides on. And then of course I knew I was going to be far down in my health, so I had 3 out of 3 in courage. I just assassin 3 out of 5. If you have that unlocked, I felt like that was a confident booster as I was getting closer to possibly the solo. Anything under 18%, it's just you're dealing more damage. So this is the setup that I went with again, and then I'm gonna show you the boost here that I had on. Now, these are the boosts that I ended up using. So the small one to the right that you see that's plus 8%, basically that's a boost the special attack damage of your mutant champion by 8%, typically lasts 45 minutes. And the left one, which is it says plus 150%, so it's a mutant power boost, and that is the special attack 2 and 3 of your mutant champion restores up to 150% of your power back. There is a 200 boost percentage. I only had one, and I had put that on when I was live streaming, and I couldn't get the fight down, so it went away. I only had one, so I did have plenty of these 150, and those are the ones that I used. And then the other one was the 15% attack boost. That's just 15% for 30 minutes. Again, I had a whole bunch of other boosts inside this fight, but they all wore out. They were just coming off. I didn't even realize what I wasn't keeping an eye on the boost. I just kept resetting the fight. Again, this fight was well over 200 fights, probably attempts to get this guy down. It's a really interesting fight. As you can see, this is when I actually was doing the fight. I died. I was so close, and I was like, that's it. I don't care. I'm not going to go for the solo. I'm just going to throw a revive, some health pots, and go back in there. He's 21%. Like, come on. I can do 21%, right? I've been doing this thing for, the last 2 days. So, super pain of a pain of a fight for sure. Definitely enjoyed. No frustrations. I think I went in there knowing that I did not know how to use Professor X, and thank you so much again, guys, for just your comments and live streaming it, and just you guys teaching me how to use Professor X. And I am more knowledgeable on the guy, kind of like him actually, the way he works, the way he functions. I still don't know him 100%. I think I know him enough to get this Ikaris down, and get those Proudness up, how to refresh them. I know that now, at least, and I like it. I'm sure there's probably synergies that make it even more damaging and a better experience in using Professor X, which I might want to get to know. But at the moment, there's so much other stuff to do, especially in the arenas, guys, today for the next 3 days. So we'll finish off. Here's the clip at the end. Hope you guys enjoy, and thank you for sticking in there in the live streams. But next live stream, no more pain at all, and just we can have some maybe BG fun or some arenas to pick up some units. But yeah, no units used, which was nice. I have some overflow of revives just expiring every single day. But here, actually, we're gonna, as you can see it here, we did the same strategy, work my way all the way up to as much as over a special 2, and then just stack those specials, special 2, special 1, special 1 to get those Proudness up. I was a little sketch right here at 1%. I was just like, oh my gosh, please do not clip me, don't give me a 5-hit combo. I was so scared. I didn't realize I had Falter ready to go. Boom, there he is, he's done. That's me, just 2 over what I probably spent a total of 6 hours maybe trying to get this fight. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Hopefully this helps somebody out there. Drop a like on the video. See you on the next one. Thanks.